One.
This is Sam Cooke. As you can see, like me, he's awful pretty. And we are here now working on a record called The Gang's All Here. And Sam and I, we expect to have this out in another week or so.
Would you like to give us a preview of this disc?
Well, I want to give you a little introduction on it. This record is talking about, me, the greatest, and the various people in countries such as England and Paris. And we'll give them a sample.
Come on, let's give them a preview.
We'll do a lot better if we had the music here with us.
All right, but we're going to do it.
We'll try now. Hey, hey, the gang's all here. Join in the fun. Hey, hey, the gang's all here. We're gonna swing as one. Do it again now. Hey, hey, the gang's all here. Join in the fun. Hey, hey, the gang's all here. We're gonna swing as one. Is New York with me? Yeah. Is Chicago with me? Yeah. Is London with me? Yeah.
No.
The gang's all here.
Yeah.
Join in the
No, boy.
fun. Hey, hey, the gang's all here.
Yo, what's up, man?
No,
It's the Rich
what's up,
Luke's
man?
podcast. What's going on? We had
Chilling,
to
man.
start it
Chilling.
off. Had to start it off in the chill vibe because it's a crazy episode today.
And it's a crazy week, man. It's a really crazy week, and we had to slow it up some.
Yeah, it was it's been an amazing week. So
Eventful.
I know what we want to start talking about, but let's just
What you
catch.
want? I mean,
Let's
what
catch
you
up.
really want to start talking
Let's
about?
catch up first. Let's not do that right out the gate like last week. Let's
Okay, fine. Yeah, okay.
What's going on with you, man? What you been up to?
Just been. I don't know. I think I'm recovering from jet lag, bro. It's been kind of moving. Just moving.
Can you get
I know
jet
you're gonna
lag
say-
from a 5-hour flight?
Well, yeah, basically. I came from California this past. I got here Friday around 5 in the morning. I was there for about 4 days. So, yeah, that shit was long. I went to San Fran, gay as fuck, but it's a beautiful city.
Everyone says that. It's so funny how everyone says that.
Gay as fuck,
How
but
can
it's
a
a
city
beautiful
be
city.
so clearly gay? How does that happen?
Cause like, bro, honestly, like, there's either one or two things when you're out there in like San Fran, bro. Like, you're gonna either these niggas work in tech or y'all niggas is gay or both. And honestly, like, I went to a bar because I was like, man, I'm just gonna grab me something to eat or whatever. I was just chilling. I went to some bar. And I looked to my left and there's a table. And as I'm looking at the table, there's like freaking like 12 dudes sitting around each other with heavily arched eyebrows and like, you know,
They just walk up to you like, "Hey, hot stuff."
no, I'm at the bar minding my own business because that's what I do. But I was just looking, I was like, damn, there's a lot of niggas out here, and yeah, man, like I heard, don't quote me on this. I heard that they have like a nude law that people just walk around naked if they want to, and yeah, I heard they could do that, and that's a real thing. So you know. Like in the streets and shit.
Is San Francisco gayer than Atlanta?
Oh yeah, I think it's gayer than Atlanta, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because they have less women there. At least in Atlanta, they have at least like some beautiful, fine black women there.
Yeah,
right?
I think that's where you're mixing it up. Atlanta's got more black
wait,
women.
wait,
San Francisco
hold on,
doesn't have black women.
No, but they don't really have women at all. Period. That's what I'm trying to say. And also, like, dog, and honestly, I really don't know because that's a good question because San Francisco, to some degree, is like an island, right? There's two bridges, right? It's a Golden Gate Bridge, and then there's another bridge that I guess to like distribute traffic or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's weird because when I'm there, I feel like I'm on a fucking island because I am, and I don't feel like I'm in the United States anymore. So shit's pretty crazy. But
You don't feel like it's the United States?
no, because it looks different. It looks different, bro. You got like, I don't know. This is my first time in Cali like that. So the roads, they're really steep, and you really out here just driving like higher than like a 45-degree angle going. It's like it's high, bro. I'm like, if this nigga somehow just not paying attention and he has a manual car, he's gonna fuck my life up. And yeah, it was intense, bro. But it was nice. It was real nice, and it's so concentrated. it looks like there's more gay men than there are in Atlanta, because Atlanta is kind of a little more spread out.
Yeah.
As opposed to
so that's
like
why.
off a bay and shit.
Okay, because everyone's on top of each other physically.
Yeah, so like
And-
everyone's already like, they got a building that's shaped like a big ass penis in the middle of the city. Like, yeah, it's crazy. But
Yo, that is
dildo.
wild. Yo.
Dead ass dildo.
That is wild.
Okay.
Bro, so why is tech out there? What the fuck's that all about?
Bro, that's where all the tech
I
companies.
know
is
why,
on the
but
West
why do
Coast.
all the tech companies end up there, and then why do all the gay guys end up there? It's such a weird.
I mean, San
coincidence.
Francisco, as far as them being gay, bro, they're like in their own world. They literally in their own
Bro,
fucking world. It's
that
like you
is
don't even
crazy.
see like civilization, bro. Like you really have to go and cross the bridge to go see like other things that's part of like California. If you're in San Francisco, you're like dead ass like on that island,
Bro,
and that's it. Like you're just on the island.
that's wild.
Shit's crazy, bro. And it was nice just to see shit, but I was like, damn, y'all niggas gay. There's so many gay dudes out there. I'm like, damn, shit's crazy. If I was
And
used
it's
a straight
so
man, nigga,
it's
trying
so-
to find,
Yeah, it's so
Oh, yeah.
expensive too. So it's like,
yeah.
but what
so,
is
like,
what is this? But if you're a straight guy there, it's like if you
I
see
don't know how that's gonna work out.
if you see a chick, you already know it's like it's slim
She probably
pickings.
think you're gay.
Yeah, she'll think you're gay, but once you tell her you're not, she's like, "Oh,
She
okay."
probably won't believe you.
No, because they're so open and everything. If you say you're not, it's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay, that's awesome."
Probably, I can see that.
Bro.
But I mean, they probably, I don't know. There weren't that too many good looking women out there.
Damn.
But I mean, I don't know. I feel like they tell me all the beautiful Cali, they're towards LA and San Diego.
Well, yeah,
It's
they're
like,
in show business. And
Yeah.
San Diego's got like that surf culture, I believe. I'm not sure, but
yeah,
so
it's just straight though.
bro,
And I was in Sacramento also. Sacramento's like the most regular city of life.
yeah, of course. It's fucking.
Yeah, there's nothing there. But
it's like the Midwest on the West Coast. That's what the fuck it is. You've had a very exciting week. I think my week was way more exciting because I've been watching a lot of quality TV.
That's good. Man. That's good. So you watched the final. You watched game one then.
Nah, fuck that. Shitty ass.
Because Boston lost.
That's some.
That's
fuck
why
shit.
you said fuck that.
Yeah, I'm done with that. I'm off of basketball. I moved on to rugby, bro. I tell you,
Okay.
I'm watching this documentary series, All or Nothing on Amazon Prime about the All Blacks, which is a rugby team, in New Zealand. And in New Zealand they got the haka, that chant they do before like battle and games or whatever. You ever heard of it?
Yeah.
So it's like Yamate, Yamate. They're like they got like their hot breath in the mic and shit, and
You love that shit.
it's hilarious because it's like they stick their tongue out, they make their eyes super wide, and they're just yelling in front of the other team, and the other team just has to stand there and look. And
what's the name of this documentary you watching?
It's not really a
Have you seen,
documentary. It's like a show documentary series thing. All or Nothing. They did one on the Cardinals. They did one on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They did one on the Dallas Cowboys, and then this season they did one on the New Zealand All Blacks.
I seen the All or Nothing on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah. So this one was the New Zealand team. It's called the All Blacks. It's white as shit.
What made you wanna watch the rugby version?
Because I was done with fucking American sports. I'm over it. So I had to.
Oh, because of Boston lost. That's
I don't want to talk about
you're
it.
you're really sore. You're a sore sport. You know that?
Nah, fuck all that. I don't want to talk about it. So there's like only Polynesian people on the All Blacks, and they rock the short shorts. Like the rugby shorts are like essentially like the '80s short shorts. I was like,
I wear them shits on the court.
I knew you'd agree with me. I was like, I'm feeling this look. I'm about to start rocking these, but I gotta start working out.
Yeah, we can't be having them shorts and like
Weak legs. Like that's not a good look.
Can't, bro, because you just gonna look like a freaking like
you're gonna look like you live in San Francisco.
Yeah, you look like you were San Franny.
Exactly, you look like you're from Frisco. You can't call it Frisco. They hate if you call it Frisco, which I don't know why, but whatever.
Nigga.
But yeah,
like each other.
but basically the rules of rugby are, I'm trying to figure it out from a documentary. I'm not looking it up. I'm trying to figure this shit out on my own, right? So what I can gather is there's like a kickoff, and you are allowed to like pick up your teammate and take him into the air so he could catch the ball. I don't know why the fuck that's like. None of these niggas got hops, so it's like because it's white as shit. And if they had some real niggas playing, like it'd be. You wouldn't have had none of that.
No, I seen some niggas play rugby.
Yeah, but it's like
G-Shit?
3 of them in the whole league, dog. It's not like
Yeah, true.
and like
Can they jump? Are they athletic though?
they got the speed. Like they're all like swole. Like if you want to play rugby, you got to be like jacked. Like you got to be built like it's a game of running backs. It's all running backs.
I seen them. I seen how they're built. Some they just big dudes. Yeah, but
They're big
like,
dudes.
They're not like they're not like
they're not NFL swole, but they're like they have
they heavy.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure, yeah.
They're built like you know, like soccer girls. You know how they have the giant thighs. That's what all of them. Ew, come on. No fucking into the mic, nigga. Come on, what's up with you, dog?
My bad, I was yawning.
You got carried away and shit. What the fuck?
I was yawning.
That was not a yawn. That's a terrifying yawn, nigga.
Oh, nigga, man up, nigga. Quit being afraid of yawns, nigga.
What the fuck?
Right.
I fucking so yeah, but they're all built like that, right? And so there's this rivalry that I found out about. They got a bunch of rivalry. These New Zealand.
I mean, everybody's in rugby and rivalry with each other, bro. I feel like there's a bunch of swole ass people trying to hit each other.
Bro, it's so weird. They got this thing called a scrum, and basically, so
I know what scrum is, nigga.
Do you really? Do you really? All right, so hold on. So one of my favorite comedians, him and his wife, they call an asshole a scrum. So in my mind, that's what a scrum is, right? And so when the announcer gets on, is like, and you're talking about like Argentina, which is like a new up and coming rugby team, which is wild to me. But Argentina has like a great rugby team, and so they're like Argentina. Really? Yeah, they're like Argentina has one of the most powerful scrums in the game. I was like, oh god. I started giggling and shit like a school kid. But so for basically like there's a whole episode, like a 40-minute episode. Every time they say scrum, it's like, I'm the scrum master.
You know that's a real like occupation, right?
Bro, I know.
That's what's so funny. They be getting paid, bro.
Niggas, you call it
basically project managers.
Yeah, but why would you want to be called a scrum master? That's like, come on, bro.
I don't know, bro. It does sound like some dirty ass shit.
Sound like some
literally dirty
league. What's that shit? What is that shit called? Rectum shit.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Scrum master.
Oh man, but so hold on.
Have you seen some?
What'd you say?
Have you seen like there's like the highlight when women rugby?
I haven't actually seen nothing about women's rugby.
Bro, listen. They go like like I was watching some shit on Instagram. You know how they have videos and shit, bro. This chick, she was a rugby player professionally, like, bro, like she was so fucking fast, bro, and she was knocking these hoes over. I was like,
was she Samoan?
Yo, bro, huh?
Was she Samoan?
I don't know, bro. She didn't seem like she was that tall, but of course she has some big ass legs. She was cutting like she was a fucking like Ezekiel Elliott and shit. And like she got tackled. You know, we get tackled in rugby. You can get back up and keep it. It's a
you just a bunch of lateral passes and shit.
Bro, listen, she got tackled. This bitch pushed herself up with one arm, stiff armed the bitch, shook some up, bro. I was like, oh my gosh, like
the stiff arms in rugby are way worse because like you get to see their face, like you get to like squeeze their face when you stiff arm them. When you stiff arm in football, it's just a helmet. You get to put your hand on the face.
You got some protecting you. They be scratching your face when they stiff arm. If they hit you in your face with a stiff arm, bro, you probably gonna lose an eyeball. Like G shit, they don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah, niggas is getting fucked up.
You need to watch this chick. I was like, damn, she's so bad.
But yeah, she was bad because she was out here demolishing women.
Bro, it was like, damn, bro. She was manhandling motherfuckers, bro. And also, they wanted to win in lingerie too. And I thought that was pretty dope. But yeah,
why does all women's sports gotta be done in lingerie?
Because that's what makes it better.
Oh wow, it's fucked up.
No, it's not. It's just like almost dead ass like hypnotizing. What are you talking about, nigga? Don't get crazy.
You know, I respect women, so I'm gonna leave this alone. Anyway.
Sam.
All right, but nah, don't do that. Don't do that. So there's
call
this
you young Frisco Melt.
Don't what the fuck? Don't do that. That's just offensive. That's offensive. Shit. So there's this thing. There's this rivalry between there's just they make like an alliance. The British, the Irish, and the Wales. They team up just to beat the New Zealand team, and they're called Alliance or whatever. And this game happens every 12 years. They play each other, which I don't understand why it's 12. It should be like every year. It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, so every 12 years they come in and try to beat each other or whatever. And the New Zealand team wins like 95% of the time. And this year it was a draw. I was like, hold on, how the fuck don't you have an overtime? What type of fucking game doesn't let you go to overtime? Honestly, you gotta wait 12 years to beat the next nigga.
Yeah, that's stupid. And also, as much as they just be, bruh, I'd be mad as fuck if I was out here just like putting my body on the line like that and y'all just was talking about a fucking draw.
Right? And these niggas is easily getting CTE. You know how they used to tell us like, oh, rugby, they got a safer tackling, blah, blah, blah. It's bullshit. These niggas for real got CTE. I could tell. The way they're getting, like, the scrum, you just shove your body in like in between another dude's legs and you're just pushing. It's like, this shit is wild. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, you niggas are bugging. But
so whoever wins it, so the scrum master is the best scrum master.
So whoever has the better scrum,
is the scrum master.
I guess we could call him that. But Argentina has the best scrum, and in your scrum, their
scrum master.
They have scrum masters on their team. So essentially, you line up.
There should be only one scrum master though. There should be only one scrum master. It makes it.
There is one scrum master on each side. So when you get the ball or whatever,
I'm saying there should be one scrum master, like
one team is the scrum master.
Like one team is the scrum master because like they're just the master at scrumming.
I feel like it's a position, but so anyway, so what the fuck was I just about to say?
Nothing important.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just I think I'm a rugby fan now. I don't know where to watch it, but
would you ever play? That's a real question.
I'd play it, but like
you would.
But like,
cause G shit, like there was they were trying to get me to play rugby, at FAU, and I was like, bro, like no, because if somebody hit me, that shit hurt. I'm gonna fight that nigga. I'm not doing that shit.
That's why I didn't play football growing up that much.
I would have played football, but I can't. Like, bro, you got pads on, bro. Like you got helmet.
Yeah, that's why niggas they just throw themselves at you. I was like, what is wrong with you niggas? Like, I don't even hustle on a basketball court. You really expect me to like just jump out my way to tackle a nigga? Fuck that. Let that nigga through, man. I don't give a fuck. Like, that's my whole attitude. So I was like, I can't play football. I remember I got my hand scratched up playing street football, and you know where when you're playing on the street and you're like the grass is tackle and the street is touch. I got the ball and I started zigzagging between the grass and the fucking pavement. No. And the nigga just got tired of me. He's like, fuck this nigga. Ha! I was like, oh no. I scratched up my whole I scratched up the shit out of my hand. I was like, you son of a bitch. He's like, that's what you get, nigga. Stop playing around. I was like, goddamn. I was like, I'm done with you niggas. I'm done with this sport. I think that's the last time I played football. I was like, fuck you niggas. I'm out. Niggas really got aggravated. I was being a dick about it. I was like, no, fuck you, no. Like they couldn't know. I thought I gamed the system. Niggas had enough. Just scratched my whole arm up.
Nigga got mad because his fucking prank ain't fucking work. The loophole ain't fucking work.
It worked. It worked too well, and then niggas got upset. It was like, this nigga's using his smarts. I was like, fuck you.
You mad because that nigga didn't let you finesse him.
Exactly. Like, nigga, follow the rules. What's wrong with you, bro? Yeah, that's all. All right, that's it for my rugby thing. So we got to go to New Zealand and we got to play some rugby. But
that nigga will fuck you up.
But I'm throwing the ball away immediately as soon as the nigga comes in. You know, psych. It's like when you playing kill the man with the ball, and when everybody gets closer, you just toss that bitch in the air. That's essentially what fucking rugby is. It's kill the man with the ball, and you just keep going back and forth.
That's a real game we played back in the day, wasn't it?
Dead us. You don't remember that shit?
Hell yeah,
it'd be you and like 10 kids from the neighborhood. You just I grabbed the ball for a second.
There's like teams though.
Nah, it was every man for himself when I was playing. Like I
think what it was, you had to get to the other side.
Yeah,
without
getting hit.
Get to the other side, or get hit, but just make sure you get to the other side.
Yeah.
And whoever knocked the ball out, they just brought it back the other way. I think each person counted their own points every time they crossed or whatever.
See, you played a high level version. The game I remember playing, it was just niggas trying to hurt each other. So I would grab the ball just for the excitement for like the 3 seconds, like, oh shit, and the second anybody got close, I was like, I'm out, and I just tossed the bitch in the air and then let them fight over it.
I was shaking the shit out of niggas. I was like,
after the
side, once I score,
if I don't
throw the ball in the air.
If I don't shake you immediately, and like they start trying to wrap you up, I was like, no, I dropped the ball. Leave me alone. Like I was not about that shit. Oh yeah. So the other thing, my other YouTube wormhole. I had 2 of them this week. First one, do-rags.
This nigga talking about scrums and wormholes. What's going on with you, bro?
Hey, this is really a San Francisco ass episode. So do-rags, right? I don't know why, but I got into like deadass. I watched maybe like 12 videos about do-rags and like the proper protocol and all this bullshit.
I mean, I didn't know. Question: What did you need to know more about a do-rag that you already didn't know? Like, what other like information did you gain from watching?
All right, let me tell you what I gained. Let me tell you what I found out. First of all, there's 3 or 4 different types of do-rags. All right, you got cotton.
Okay.
Cotton do-rag. It's the worst one. It's essentially a bandana. You don't want that because it absorbs moisture from your hair. Then you got polyester. It's okay, but niggas is flaming you for polyester these days, so you don't kind of want that anymore. Then you got polyester satin blend or whatever, which is better. It's what people call silky. And then there's the silk ones, which are OD expensive and completely unnecessary. So really, you want the satin blend.
And that shit burns that shit heats your fucking head up at night. So wherever you at, make sure you got some AC in your fucking.
Exactly, you got a cooling pad and shit. But basically, Silky Gang. I don't know if you know about this. This is a do-rag thing. You gotta have the silky do-rag. So I'm deep in the lifestyle. I haven't bought it yet.
Where is this? This is some Cali shit. Like what? I mean, where is this?
Where is this happening? This is all over
Yes.
Black America. So I don't think this is a
God.
regional thing. New York, Cali,
Fuck.
anywhere niggas are rocking do-rags, Silky Gang is important. But I think it might be a New York thing.
The craziest thing to me is like, bro, like I used to have like a do-rag. Like I was rocking them shits. I was at a point where I was rocking the what was it, the same material that was made out of like the stockings. It was like a cap though.
Yeah,
And
that's
then you
the way
put the
the
do-rag
cap.
on. Yeah, then you put the do-rag on. You know, so that's why I was rocking my waves. And then when I had the cornrows, you know what I'm saying, I really had that shit like on, you know, I had a do-rag on. This is back in like 2008 type shit, nigga. That's just so crazy because history really repeats itself. And
I don't think this ever went away. I just think it was underground for a while.
nah, I mean, yeah, it went away.
'Cause
That shit, listen, niggas was flaming you once upon a time, probably in 2000, like
2015,
13,
they were
bro.
flaming you. 15.
I ain't
you
have a
think?
do-rag on back then, but I know niggas were rocking do-rag in 2015. I know that for. I mean, not like the way it is right now.
It's
Like, whoever put that shit on.
you would put it on. It's an inside thing. It's not an outside thing. Back in the day, it was niggas would wear do-rags as a fashion statement. Nowadays, it's not a fashion statement anymore. It's more of a just like a hair maintenance thing. So
So it's not a fashion statement.
it's not a fashion thing. I'm not. This
Like
is
you
all
said,
for.
niggas rocking. Okay.
No, it's not like rocking do-rags is like coming back. This is only for
Oh.
like quality hair maintenance to get the best waves in the game. And the thing is, when I was in high school, I didn't have a do-rag. I didn't know anything about that because, you know, not a nigga, just black. So I would just brush my hair. I didn't know do-rags was a thing. So I had a brush in my hand all the time and I was just brushing my hair. And that's how I had my waves. It's just like the cream, the 360 style, and the brush. That's all you needed back then. That's all I needed back then.
Yeah,
And then
I hear you.
and that's all I still use. But I'm like, I think I need to take my wave game up to the next level. I want to see what
I mean,
it's like.
honestly, there's some crazy ass YouTube videos with niggas with waves, bro. And honestly,
This is what I've been
some niggas
watching.
There were some niggas who got like what was it, that fucking S curl?
Oh,
And
the finger
that's
curls.
no, it's the
The
S
finger
curl. They put that
wave.
shit in their head.
Oh, that's
And
like
what
the
that-
thing that makes your hair stand up.
No, but it's the S curl. So what happens is that the S curl, it kind of loosens the coarseness of your hair. So it's if your hair is curly right now, like if you have waves right now, the S curl kind of like lengthens your hair, like the coarseness. So eventually it has this natural S like shape. So what happens is when you first get it done, it straightens your hair within like a week or so. You start brushing and conditioning your shit properly. Your shit look like a fucking tsunami. And also, I remember when like a nigga had a fucking like a goddamn do rag, and they always had a little imprint in the back because like the fucking like the strings was tied too tight.
Oh yeah.
So you always go back to the barber shop and get that shit faded in the back because like you didn't want to have that fucking line on the front of your forehead and in the back of your head.
So
But yeah, man.
there's a way to properly tie the do-rag so you don't get the lines. Did you know that?
Man, that shit ain't on tight enough, bro.
No. I learned it. There's this nigga. He did 4 layers of do-rag. He did a do-rag. He did a sue-rag, which is a thing, and he did and then he did like a wave cap too. I was like, this nigga's ODing on these. But here's the fucking proper. I stopped halfway through because this nigga was like washing his hair. He was like, how to wash your hair for waves. So you brush your hair, you wet your hair.
Yeah.
Then you put soap. You brush the soap in your hair with a brush.
Why are you telling me this?
Just listen, dog. Then you rinse your hair. Brush it again. Then you apply some type of conditioner, castor oil, shea butter type thing. He puts that on his head, brushes that into his hair. Then he puts on a shower cap. Then he rinses that out. And then I stopped watching. I was like, this is too much. There's no way I'm going to do all this.
Hey, G, I feel like niggas really just be going to their sister's room and throwing a bunch of shit in their hair.
Just stealing their hair products.
Yeah, bro. Like, that shit's fucking OD.
Bro.
And honestly, like, there's some, but those YouTube videos, bro. There's one nigga I saw, his waves, they were like spinning like diagonal, bro. Like, it was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I can't even explain the shit. I was like, that nigga hair looked crazy. I was like, that like his waves were probably the ways I want to have because they were just at a like, I can't even explain the shit, bro.
That's too much.
You ever seen like a damn a little hypnotized thing, whatever the fuck, and
The
it kind of
waves?
spirals out?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that shit
like a
shit
kaleidoscope.
spiraled out. Yeah, that shit was wild, bro. I was like, yeah, nigga, like your hair gonna fall out. But anyways,
Yeah, there's no way your hair should look like that all the time, guys.
your hair gonna fall out, dude. Those
Hey,
be the same niggas you see running
be
around here
bald
like
as shit.
bald by the time.
be bald at 30, like damn. Hey, but then you had a good run. You can't get mad.
Yeah, you had a hell of a run.
You just gotta enjoy that shit, bro.
Man.
All right, that shit.
So what you gonna do? Is that your new thing now?
So I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna do the do rag thing for like a week. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you an update in a week. See how this works. I still haven't
Turn into a
ordered one.
pretty boy on me, bro.
Nah, I'm too ugly.
It's
for
alright,
that.
bro.
Can't be an ugly pretty boy. What type of shit?
That's
is
not
that?
what that's not what that text message you sent me from that one chick.
That was a good friend of mine. Calm down, sir.
That's what we all call like. Who else would it be? Would she not be a good friend of you if she, like, what else would you call her as?
Well, I tried, so you know.
Try what?
Nothing. Anyway. Hey, so what was I talking about? Oh, other YouTube wormhole.
Right, you got to come with another.
What? It's what it is. It's a wormhole, bro.
I'm not
not
a rabbit hole instead.
rabbit hole. That's just as homoerotic, bro.
All right,
So
bro, whatever.
wormhole. Deal with it. So I got into a YouTube scrum and there's this scrum. It's disgusting. Yo, scrum is a disgusting word. I don't know why anyone would come up with this. The scrum. It's like,
Scrum
hey,
hole.
it's like you just look at your girl. And she's like, hey, you want to eat my scrum? you want to eat my scrum? It's so wild. Oh, that's disgusting. Your girl look at you like, what? You're like, I'm just trying to
Nigga, what?
you trying to eat my scrum though? No. You're
Go
what?
get some of this scrum, girl. Hey,
Go
nigga
get
should
some
have
of this-
scrums.
Go have some of this scrum. Oh my god, he's a scrum lord. A69 Scrum Gang. That's really what he's saying. He's not saying scum. He's saying Scrum Gang. That's why he's got rainbow hair. Hey,
Scrum hole.
oh god. But there's this React channel that I've been watching. Is these two older white dudes that are like rockers from London or whatever, and I figured out why React channels are so popular. Is you know how like the first time you saw like you heard a really good song or you saw like a really good show, you get to like see that again, but someone else is experiencing that and you know it's gonna happen. So like that's why people watch reaction videos, because essentially you get to experience it again through someone else. And these guys have not, like, this dude legit didn't know anything about Drake. Like, one of these guys, he's like, who's Drake? Like, I've heard the name Drake, but I don't know anything about him. And so they did, like, people have been telling them songs to, like, listen to or whatever, and their reactions are wild, but.
Really? That's what that was?
That's really all of
Drake songs?
They're reacting, not just Drake, but, like, any, like, people would recommend, like, J. Cole. They said 6ix9ine. They like, you just want to see how they react, because they don't know anything about hip hop. So it's like you want to see the reaction. Like, listen to XS and 10 Testicles. Listen to
XXX Tenderoni.
Joey Badass. Yes, Tenderones. Like all these rappers. XXX Testosterone. XXX Testosterone. But I just thought, like, because while I was watching it, I was like, why do I enjoy watching this? Like, why have I watched like 10 of these videos right now? I was like, oh, because it's like, there's like, oh, listen to J. Cole, listen to blah blah blah, and you're like, oh, this is a fire song. I want to see how they react. And they're like, oh, Kendrick Lamar's amazing. You're like, they agree. One song, and they already know Kendrick Lamar is amazing. Like that type of shit. But that's basically how I spent my week. Durags. Durags. All right, you know
watching
what?
other niggas.
You know what?
Holes.
You know what? It was a San Francisco ass week. So I can't. It was, if you break it down like that, you make it sound hella sus. You know, you fucked up for that. You're fucked up for that. You said scrum holes, durags, and rock reacts. That's a sus week, nigga. You was watching niggas all week.
That's what you been doing.
You been watching niggas all week.
You been watching niggas tackle each other. Like, bro, like, god damn it, bro, I ain't doing this, brother. I went to San Francisco.
This nigga went to San Francisco. You been watching niggas scrumming all week, bro. Oh my god. Hey, actually, I don't know which one's worse. I was just watching. You got involved. You got active in the lifestyle, nigga. So you went into an island. You went to an island where scrum. Nah, you didn't feel trapped. You felt free, nigga. Don't lie. You like, this is where I belong.
Nah, nigga. No.
Oh
niggas,
my
niggas
god.
watching scrum holes.
Oh my god. Scrum Gang. I think that's it for me. Shit, we gotta get into.
Oh man.
Should we get into?
We should definitely get into it.
Should get into Pusha T.
Or should we just go to the new Kanye album that came out?
You want to do that first before we talk about Pusha T?
Oh damn.
I don't know, bro. It's heads or tails. It's really up to you. You pick.
All right, let's do the let's say the best for last to me, which is the Pusha T shit.
Yeah, I fuck with that idea.
Yeah, so so that Kanye West album.
How did you feel about it?
It was good.
My favorite
song.
Go ahead.
It was alright. My favorite track was "Oh My," because I like the hook on that shit. That shit was slide. But
that high pitched chipmunk whisper.
Yeah.
That shit is wild.
Nah, but for real, that's my favorite shit. Everything else on there, it's a hit or miss with me. The Daughter's one, the track he made about their daughter or whatever. That shit was like, damn, bro. That shit sound like some Sean shit, bro. Like, you gotta quit playing these hoes because
Sean. Who was Sean? Big Sean?
My bad, Sean.
Oh, not me, bro. You out of your mind.
You gotta quit playing. You gotta quit being a player, bro. Because
I wish I was a player. I'm not a player, but
you see, for that comment, you're still gonna get blessed with a daughter. You wish it was a. I would never wish I was. Never want. You fucked up for that, bro.
Nah. I'm Gucci. I only like 3 or 4 songs off that.
I mean, that's more than half of that.
Yeah, but when only I have 3 of them in my likes list. Let me find my list right now. I got Yikes, All Mine, and Wouldn't Leave. I gotta give it another listen because it's so short. They just run together, and it's like they're different sounds, but they still mesh, and it's so short. Like before you really like, all right, let me get into it. It's already over.
I like the instrument. I like the production more than
Yeah,
the actual
exactly.
songs.
The production is way better. Way.
I don't care about his content he put out, but
He had some
on this
silly
album,
bars on there, man.
he did. But at the same time,
But that's
I mean,
typical
the concept. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, bro. He's now admitting that he's, I guess, crazy or whatever the fuck he thinks he is.
Nah, he's just off his meds, man.
I mean, was he on his? I mean, how long he like this? Was
I just
he
think
always like
he's.
this before?
I don't know. He's
before,
been
like-
rich for so long, and he's like, just not had normalcy in his life and all that pressure and shit. Like the nigga is just. He's not taking
He
care of
dated
himself.
he dated one of those Kim K's, but his whole life changed.
Not one of them. He dated the Kim K. So it's like.
Yeah.
So
he
even
did.
that. So like he used to be in the cut. Now he's not. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, that shit's crazy.
Well, sucks for him. But the
Sucks.
album was fire. Oh, what about I want to talk about the
Shit was
release
fake
party.
fire.
The
go ahead.
release party.
Fake fire album.
Yeah.
Yeah. The release party, Wyoming.
How you feel about Wyoming? I've been trying to get niggas to go to fucking the country with me, and niggas be looking at me like I'm crazy. And then Yeezy says,
because that's where all the land is. Bro.
"All right, so let me pitch this idea to you. Let's go to the back country. I'm talking like Wyoming,
Where they hate you.
Montana. Yeah, sorta. But there's no white people there, so we're gonna go. How do you feel about
I'll
going
do
hunting?
one.
How do you feel about going
I'll go
hunting?
hunting.
You go
will
hunting,
hunt, bro.
but let me explain
I
this
did.
to you. This not like fucking like a 1 day thing. This is like a week. You go
Where do you
to
hunt?
you go hunt deer, axis deer, or whatever these things are called. You get, deer meat supposedly fire, super healthy. For you.
Caribou.
That type of shit, yeah. And so you go out to
Mooses.
the back country. You're there for a week. You track these deer. You have to hike up like a mile, hike back down, like elevation changes. You get like 100 yards in. You line them up with your scopes. Bang! Then you gotta like break down the animal there, and you gotta like put it in packs, and then you gotta carry it all the way back to a butcher back in town, and then you got meat for like a year. I'm trying to do this one time, but I can't convince anybody to do this.
I'm down, but because I know how much you want meat for a year. But we could definitely. We're definitely gonna like. I'm down to do that shit.
That sounds like a great idea. I don't know why no one else feels like that'd be a fun thing to do.
That'd be dope. Because like, bro, who does that, bro?
Exactly. No one else does that shit. That's like old white guy shit. Like, let's get
Yeah.
some young black
That's some
people out
old-
here.
That's some modern white guy shit.
Not even
But,
modern. Like, that's old school white guy. Back when
That's
you had to hunt for your
yeah.
food.
That's Alaskan white guy shit.
Exactly. That's some Alaskan shit.
Neanderthal type shit.
But no one else wants to do that shit. I've asked a
Because
bunch
bro,
of people.
people aren't trying to have that growth mindset, bro. You gotta have experience to be,
That
have
shit
growth.
seems fun. You know what? I'm gonna try to set this up. We gotta do this shit.
I'm down.
So I'm gonna
Anybody else want to slide with us to Wyoming to go deer and mooses?
Yeah, hit up
Hey.
hit the email, hit my line. If you got my
We're gonna
line.
make this shit happen. You gotta pay for your own flight though, because
Yeah, of course.
joking.
We're regular ass niggas. Come on. Fuck. If we ever make it
Yeah,
big, then we could do like a group hunting thing. I think it maxes out at like 5 people per group because
We
the
can
animals
find
can
fun.
smell you from like a mile away.
smell like cat piss.
Now, like human smell has like a very distinct smell. So basically,
Mm-hmm.
if you're downwind from the animal, and if you're upwind,
They know you. They don't
they'll smell like, oh, that's not a normal smell, and they'll just dip, and there goes your shot. You're fucked. But Kanye got all these black people in Wyoming. People were tripping on Twitter, just like it's a trap and all this other bullshit. You saw the video that Adam 22 he recorded. He got invited to the release party and he recorded it.
The one the YouTube video you sent me.
Yeah, the video I sent you. What did you think?
Yeah,
about
I seen that. It's I don't know how. I mean, I'm kind of like torn because I really don't think it was that serious.
What, to fly to Wyoming?
I just don't think that. Yeah, I don't. Why? I don't. I see why people would want to go, but I just don't really see the.
You wouldn't go to that if you're invited?
I would, but it's like, I don't know. I just feel like it's extra, but
yeah, for 7 songs, fuck yeah, it's extra.
Yeah, it's kind of extra.
Fucking 7 songs, but apparently he gave out Yeezys. So you just walked up to like a van and they're like, "What's your size?" and you got a pair, and also there was announced. Yeah, that's what I was saying too, because it was announced that Yeezy he's gonna be dropping a lot more pairs this year. Like they're not gonna be as limited, so more people can get them. And I was in the group chat. And I was like, "Ooh, I'm a hooping them." And then you know what Sway says to me in the most disrespectful? He says, "Oh, but you don't even hoop." I was like, "Yo, you know what? This nigga's mad disrespectful."
You hoop though?
He said, "I don't even hoop." I was like, "What? Like, why would you say that? I thought we were friends." And then I just had to remind him that I crossed him up before, you know. So, and he doesn't remember it. And of course, he says he doesn't remember, but I'm sure there's footage somewhere. It's like part of my life is like anytime I go to a court and Sway is there, the first thing I do is like let me cross him up to get my juices flowing. That's how I start my day. And this nigga's talking shit, ridiculous.
You know what? This is so funny because like, of course he didn't write your ass back.
I got the fucking. Let me find the conversation.
The tweet.
Nah, he's like, you know what? We could prove this now. I was like, there's nothing to prove. I've already crossed you, bro. I don't need to prove anything. Shit, I can't find my phone. Oh,
I don't
man.
know why he even entertains you, bro.
I know, he took it kind of serious. I was like, damn.
Of course he did, but hey, Sway's an angry ass nigga, bro. Like, I hope like you just find something that could give you some inner peace, bro.
He's angry
about something.
He's a sauce lord. That's what his peace comes from, the sauce. Let me real quick. Let me find this shit.
Bro, I heard my nigga hurt. I ain't gonna hear his business out here like that. Let me stop.
It's a podcast, sir. Don't do it.
On the court. Go ahead.
So I hit him with the. So I could finally hoop in Yeezy. He said, "You don't even hoop." I was like, "This doesn't make it any less hurtful." Oh, I said, don't talk to the hoop god like that. So off rip, you know I'm off rip, you know I'm bullshitting, right? You already know I'm bullshitting when I say don't talk to the hoop god like that. And Sway doesn't pick up on it, right? So
I mean, he does. I mean, it's not about like picking up on you said that shit though. Like who refers to himself as hoop god?
Hey,
like.
Hey man,
even if he was like the most ultimate basketball nigga, bro, like.
Hey, so I said don't talk to the hoop guy like that, and he says never in your life, you're crazy. Then I sent him this. I sent him the Asian kid crossover meme. Right, and all I say, all caps, stop lying. Right, that's all I say to him. Stop lying. He said you can't even shoot. I was like, God damn. He went straight for the heart. He didn't even like play around. He's like, you can't even shoot. I was like, you know that's a sore subject, nigga. Come on. And then I go right. I go, why are you like this? You're not invincible. I've crossed many people in my short hoops journey. You were one of them. Live with it and move on. Much love, my brother.
I know he was hot.
Bro, he responded with his high school yearbook picture of him at the free throw line. So you don't want these problems. Hey, the nigga, he had the high school picture on deck. I was like, how the fuck did he get this so quick? The yearbook picture, my nigga.
That is
God.
crazy.
And he hooped
I don't have any
collegiate.
high school pictures on.
Bro,
here,
he
but-
hooped collegiately. I was like, how do you not have a more recent picture, bro? I was dying. And he said, you never touched me, so stop. You never even had a hoop career. Goddamn. And don't make me drop bars on you, son. I don't know what that means. They say he might have to make an appearance on the pod. I said, call it what you want. I was out here. The streets knew me.
Well, first and foremost, we don't just take like demands to be on the pod.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't even.
You know, that's not how that works.
You gotta get invited. It's invite only.
You gotta get invited, nigga. You get requested to be here, nigga. We don't take demands, nigga. Like first and foremost. So calm down, you know.
Hey, man. He was hot.
Really
You gotta
angry
understand.
now.
You gotta understand. He doesn't take it lightly when you say that you crossed him. He doesn't. Oh man. So at this point I'm bullshitting. I don't know if he knows I'm bullshitting at this point. And I said, call it what you want. I was out here in these streets. Right?
You know,
And-
I wouldn't even be talking to you anymore. I would have been stopped talking.
Nah, but look, it gets better. Look when you brought up the podcast, I said, all I'm saying is I crossed you, Darren crossed you. We would love to have you on and discuss how how you live knowing these facts. Like,
Yeah.
I could have added more. I should have added more people. Oh man, he said it's not even about getting crossed. I was like, it's about dropping buckets. I was like, all right, fuck all the buckets. I never said I did that. I went one way, you went the other way. That's all I said. He said, nah, you definitely sleep. And then it just went into a bunch of like silly shit after that. But I thought it was hilarious.
I think he was kind of serious.
Yeah, cause clearly he's a better hooper than me. But I'm never gonna say that to him. So I'm just gonna keep bullshitting.
Hoop God.
Oh my god. The Asian kid crossover meme is my favorite. You got the big baller brand shirt on and shit. Oh man.
Well, fuck that.
Alright.
Because you know what time it is. That was my broke one hand drum roll. So what do you think we followed up from last week? The question of how to defeat Drake. And he was like, "Oh no, I was wrong."
You just gotta beat his ass. I still think you beat his ass, you win.
I mean,
If
no,
you beat him
because
up, you win.
Nah,
You don't think so?
not really. Nah, bro. Because you beat up Drake. Like, so what? Like, bro, like you're such a bully. That's what I'm gonna say to you.
But Push is now a bully still. He's still a bully. So
No, I mean, who a bully?
because of the bars he had.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm not saying, but like, though, like, you know, who says something first though?
Bro, do you want to go? Let's go through this track. Let's go through this track.
Fuck.
We have to, cause. But first off, all right. You know what? Let's go through the track.
We could go, for the record, I'm right. I'm correct though.
You were right. You were right. Cause the slander, but this wasn't even slander because it was facts. There was actual facts.
Oh yeah, for sure. But you know what? I am more concerned about. I think the real question that I really want to know is, how does this nigga know? How does Pusha T know? Like,
I'm about to tell you. So let's play the song, and I'm gonna give you how some of these things came to light.
Oh fuck! I don't like listen to this nigga voice, bro.
What'd you say?
I hate this man's voice.
Who, Drake or you don't like Pusha T's voice?
Not really.
Why is that?
He just sounds like a dirty Virginia nigga.
Jesus Christ, so rude.
Yep. Go ahead, play the track.
All right.
Yeah.
Easy money.
Dirty money.
It's about to be a surgical summer. Chop the tops off the coupes. The 488. The spider joint. And you know we gotta cut the heads off these snakes, right? Watch the body drop.
You know what's full fucked up? He does the blackface cover for Drake. Then he uses the story of OJ, which is like Jay-Z's blackface. What do you call that shit? What is it like? What's that character called? Bojangles or whatever. I don't know what that thing, but the super racist picture. He uses that character and he uses that beat, which is fire. So it's like a triple. Before the song even really starts, he's already flamed in 4 different ways. This shit, it was masterful. Onward.
Drug dealing aside, ghost writing aside, let's have a heart-to-heart about your pride. Even though you're multi, I see that your soul don't look alive. The M's count different when baby divides the pie. Wait, let's examine why your music for the past few years been angry and full of lies. I started at the home front, I'm on one. Dennis Graham, stay off the gram, bitch, I'm on one. You mentioned wedding ring like it's a bad thing. Your father walked away at 5, hell of a dad thing.
Already, bro. What the fuck? You know what's so crazy? When my sister was telling me people were at her school were fucking with her, I was like, you know what? This is what you say. You just make fun of the fact that they don't have fathers and that your family is still intact. And she said it worked. So me and Pusha T, we're on the same wavelength. Once he said that, I knew I was gonna fuck with this because like,
hey G shit, honestly, bro, like that's probably the most hurtful things you could probably say.
Bro,
someone got mad at me. I said, yo, you know why you act like you fatherless fuck? What's wrong with you?
You see,
sit your
it works. It works.
Oh yeah,
and like
this nigga really just assassinated me.
That's how I'm telling you. Like that's how I always worked. I remember one time in high school, I hopped on the bus and this girl flamed me for no reason, and she was like, "Damn nigga, you ugly." Blah, blah, blah. And her boyfriend was a friend of mine. I was like, "Yeah, that's why your nigga cheating on you." He was sitting right next to her, and he looked at me like, "Nigga, why?" I was like, "I'm sorry. She just disrespected me. Too many niggas laughed, and my emotions got involved, and I wanted to hurt her back. I'm sorry, nigga. I can't hit her." So I was like, "You getting cheated on, bitch." niggas was really like, "Oh my god." I was like, "Oops, I didn't even feel bad, dog." I was like, "You shouldn't have started shit with me, bitch. I know I'm like, leave me alone."
Bitch, that's what vindicated, nigga. You was like, "Yes, I got that." Bitch.
Oh yeah, man. I felt like a primal joy, nigga. I was like, "Yes."
Don't fucking play with me.
Flawless victory. Fuck out of here. So when Pusha T started off with the hell of a dad thing, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna love this," and it only gets worse, which is so much better, you know.
Marriage is something that Sandy never had, Drake.
Hold on. He said his mom's name, Sandy, which is like the ultimate old white lady name. I appreciate it.
You can't, you got this other nigga calling your mom by her first name.
You on a first name basis with the nigga's mom, Sandy.
Track?
Oh my god. He like, Sandy's always sad. I was like, God damn, you can't say that, nigga. That's rude. Oh, alright.
How you a winner, but she keep coming in last place. Monkey suit Dennis, you parade him. A Steve Harvey suit, nigga made him. Confused, always felt you weren't black enough. Afraid to grow it cause your fro wouldn't nap enough. Since you name dropped my fiance, let him know who you chose as your Beyonce.
Oh my god, did you see the "Is this your Beyonce" meme?
Nice.
Oh my god, I gotta show you. It's Pusha T's face on Killmonger, and he says, and it's like, "Is this your Beyonce?" It is. It is so. Oh man, it's so unnecessary. The internet. When I tell you, Monday and Tuesday, I was cackling. For 3 days straight, nonstop. It was amazing. Like, I can't even look at this shit. You see this shit?
That's funny.
That is dumb, ridiculous. With the hat and shit. Is this your Beyonce? Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Goddamn. Alright, so let's get back to the track.
Sophie knows better as your baby mother.
Instagram
name. Up for IG, but the stench is on her. A baby's involved, it's deeper than rap. We talking character, let me keep with the facts. You are hiding a child, let that boy come home.
Hey, why did a nigga say that so clearly? You are hiding a child.
Bro, I heard
every syllable phrase. You are hiding a child.
Bro, when he said it, we're like, whoa,
Bro, did you? That's what I did. I was like, oh my god, bro. When I tell you, when I was listening to this song, I was dying laughing. I clutched my pearls. I was like, oh no, my heart. I was like, my heart, I can't take anymore. This nigga is evil. He's like,
Bro,
you are hiding a child.
I was like, he didn't just do that. Nah.
I was like,
but wait, there's more.
It only gets worse. He drops her Instagram name too. So clean. Sophie knows better. I was like, damn, this nigga's official.
Well, you know how to go. You know how to do Google her.
Did you look her up?
Oh, for sure. Definitely.
Oh boy, she's thick.
I think I paused it to look her up. I think that's really what I did.
Oh wow.
If I remember correct. I was like,
wow. You're doing the most.
Jeez. Onward.
All right, let's continue on.
Motherfucker playing border patrol. Ooh, Adonis is your son, and he deserves more than an Adidas press run. That's real. Love.
Oh, so you know why he dropped the border patrol line?
No.
So the girl is in France or whatever. So he's basically saying Drake is keeping her out of the country. Like, god damn. I had to look that one up. Then he said he deserves more than an Adidas press run. Supposedly, Adidon is a new sneaker or Adidas line that Drake is working on, and that's how he was going to bring out his son. But people are saying that might not be true. But I thought that was hilarious. Also,
how old is he?
The kid, I have no idea. But you wanted to know, you did want to know how Pusha found all this information out, right?
Yeah.
ASAP Rocky.
Not CNN, not TMZ.
Let me explain. Let me tell you. ASAP Rocky, a label mate, I believe. He allegedly dated Sophie, the same time. Not the same time, but Drake and him, they both smashed the same girl. They say dated, but they were both piping. So, and I guess he felt some type of way about it or whatever. But he mentioned this to Pusha T, and that is why Pusha T knows about it, right? And also, this girl tweeted out, I think it was like a year ago or whatever, that Drake is a deadbeat dad. Let me find the date. So November 28th, 2017, she Drake's out, fuck Drake, deadbeat ass dad. So, so that's how he got all this dirt, right? All right, so I thought that was hilarious.
That baby, respect that girl. Forget she's a porn star. Let her be your world. Yuck.
Yuck. All right, so I was thinking about the "Let her be your world" line. That is something my dad would say, for sure. If my dad found out I got a girl pregnant, he'd be like, "You gotta marry her." I was like, "What?" I remember telling my mom. I was asking my mom. I was like, "What would you do if I just got some girl pregnant?" She's like, "Well, now you have to marry her." I was like, "No, I'm just not gonna marry I'm not gonna marry some random girl." She's like, "What? You're not gonna marry her? She's spoiled." I was like,
Mom,
we're not back in the village, nigga. Like, I'm not gonna marry some random chick, nigga. It's like, well, you get a random chick pregnant. It's like, it wasn't on purpose, nigga. Damn. you just saw the disgust on my mother's face. She's like, I did not raise this. I was like, dang, nigga.
You didn't, but you did. Because
like, hey,
I'm me.
We can't be out here. Can't be out here just wifing girls you getting pregnant. That's insane. Like,
that is insane.
That's insane. But that's like something a preacher would say. Like,
honestly,
that's a pastor line. Make her your world. Come on, bro.
Honestly, that's what they niggas be doing though.
It's not a good.
But that's another.
That's a whole nother thing. Let's onward.
Yeah, you put yay in my verses. I'm selfish, I want all of the curses. I'm pre-booking the churches, me versus 3 hearses. If we all go to hell, it'll be worth it. Already aligned with the greats. And on that same note, the only ones I chase are 2 ghosts. Still giving you classics. That's the only thing that dates me. OVO 40, hunched over like he 80. Tick, tick, tick. How much time he got? That man is 666. I got the devil flow, nigga. 666. Surgical summer with it. Snip, snip, snip. And you don't really want it with him.
Jesus Christ. Bro, the OVO 40 line is disgusting. You know about OVO 40, right? All right, let me break this down Rap Genius style for you. Let me find the Rap Genius. So OVO 40, Drake's producer and homeboy, he has MS, multiple sclerosis. And essentially I think that's an autoimmune disease. Your body starts to break down and slowly you can't do anything else. So for no reason, Pusha T brings up his boy that has MS and he goes, OVO 40, hunched over like he 80. Tick, tick, tick. Oh, when he hit that tick, 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 I started dying laughing. How much time he got? That man is sick, sick, sick. I was like, oh, this is so evil. I was laughing so hard. And then I watched
Who's OVO 40?
OVO 40 is Drake's producer and his boy. Like, he's made so many of Drake's hits. Like, they've been together for a minute. Like, that's a good friend of his.
Oh, but so he's old as fuck, basically.
He's not even old. He's like, whatever.
He look old.
He looks old because he has MS, because he's dying. He has a terminal disease.
Oh,
and Pusha T for no reason brought that nigga up. He said that boy is sick, sick, sick. Oh, bro, because I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast and you saw the room get quiet and sad. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you niggas? You niggas are supposed to be killers, rappers, and blah blah blah. Y'all getting emotional over this? Like, bro, that shit was crazy.
So Joe Budden, them, they were like, man, that was fucked up.
Yeah, that's fucked up. And I was dying laughing. I was like, this is so unnecessary. I was like,
it was really,
yo.
It was.
But the problem is, it's so fire. It's so fire. Tick, tick, tick. Sick, sick, sick. And then he says, I got the devil flow, nigga. 666. That's so perfect. That's the best part of this fucking thing. This whole diss track. That's the best part. And it's not even about Drake. It's so unnecessary. That's what makes it so evil. It's the perfect diss track. Pusha T went scorched earth. He burnt your whole city. Then he salted the fields so the city will never grow anything again. He destroyed everything.
That nigga really just took his shit on. Like,
he didn't take his shit on anything. He broke down your house. He just, with everyone in it. He bulldozed your house with your family in it. He said, fuck, he dissed his mom. Like, his mom's a single mom. First name, Sandy, like, called him a deadbeat son, a deadbeat dad, made fun of his deadbeat dad, said you're repeating the cycle. Then he made fun of his friend that's dying from MS for no reason. And you know the fucked up part? The song dropped on National MS Day. Do you see how fucking next level this nigga is? It's scorched earth. It's just total annihilation. It was a nuclear bomb.
It was calculated.
Bro, it was amazing. And I was dying laughing, and I don't understand it.
It was too calculated because it's calculated because Drake did not prepare for this.
Drake,
hell no. So it was like he had 2 days to come back, bro, and I don't think he could have even came back after that shit, bro. Like, you just gonna have to like.
You don't think? No, Drake is coming back. Drake is coming back because here's the thing. He had 100K out. He has 100K out for information on Pusha T. So Pusha T tweeted out that you can look all you want, but 100K, there's no dirt on me. There's nothing you can find. So Drake is looking. Drake has a track coming.
Hey, he still lost though, bro.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
No, but he took an L though.
He took an L. Yeah,
no,
but he lost. He lost the battle,
nigga. That is a hefty L.
It's a big battle. It's a big battle, but the war is not over.
But let me ask you this question though: like, so when is it over? When no one just don't respond anymore? Like, bro, G shit. Like, honestly, like, I feel like no matter what this man says, bro, like, no one really cares about Pusha T like that. I think that's
but Pusha T has the #1 song on SoundCloud right now. 9.9 million.
You're missing what I'm saying. I'm saying no one cares about Pusha T like that because if Drake were to air his business out, nobody would care because it's Pusha T.
No, but it's a beef now. It's a beef. The business matters.
I understand, but here's what I'm trying to tell you. When it comes about, oh my gosh, like who won? Like, bro, like you really aired this man's stuff out, bro. You air out Pusha T. People like, oh yeah, it's Pusha T. He gonna go back his little wormhole, his scrum hole, right, and mind his own business and like go back to Virginia and follow Kanye West around. No one cares, but bro, when this is all said and done and over, when this is over, people gonna look at Drake completely different. They just will.
Yeah, that's the beauty
Like,
of this tactic. That's the beauty of it.
And
But-
Pusha T, bro, people gonna look, oh yeah, you ain't really a street nigga. Like, all right, well, okay, well, bye Pusha T, because niggas weren't listening to you 3 years ago, anyways.
No, he's clearly a street nigga. This is street nigga shit.
I'm just saying, if he wasn't like, if he didn't come out like, oh, we aired this stuff out, he found out that he wasn't what he was talking about. All right, bro, like, who cares, bro? Like, we have been checking for you like forever, at least like the way how we checking for Drake, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, like he's in a position where he can't really lose. Like he really can't.
We don't know yet, because when Duppy dropped, everyone was like Drake won, blah blah blah. So there's still another salvo. You know, he's got some. If he's got some bombs, we could. You don't know. I'm still open.
It got personal, bro. It's deeper than rap at this point.
No, not really. It
maybe. Kind of is.
Yeah,
bro.
it definitely is with these lines.
It is, bro. Because honestly, when it comes to like damaging a man's like
his reputation, and his livelihood,
it's like honestly, like no one really cared if Pusha T lost. No one really cares, bro. Nobody cared if he lose.
Well, Pusha T cares, and hip hop,
exactly,
and real hip hop fans care.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
but it's like, bro, like he took it to another level, bro. It's not even about rap. No. It's like, bro, like you a different type of fraud. Like you're like, okay, I'm not a street nigga, but like you're a different type of fraud. Because in the most eyes of people, like Drake can't do no wrong.
But here's the thing, Drake has
this man look crazy now.
Yeah, but it's not over for him. I don't think it's over yet. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Tomorrow's gonna make it a week since the song dropped.
Listen, everything at this point is gonna be exciting to listen to just as a response because we want to hear something. And I'm not gonna say it's not gonna sound good or sound great, right? But like, like. We really out here like this man over here getting strippers pregnant, bro, and you just
no, not a stripper, a porn star.
I'm sorry, a porn star.
Porn star.
Like you are getting.
Be real. Did you look her up? Did you look up the porn star? Did you look her up?
I didn't look her up like that. I looked her up on like Google.
Oh,
I thought she was a stripper.
Nah. She's a porn star. I didn't find anything.
Now I'm gonna look her up. Shit.
I didn't find anything, but my Googles aren't up there. I'm not up there on the. I'm not an expert Pornhub searcher, so I don't know what's the proper search terms. But if someone does know, tell me.
Let's go slide on X videos. But yeah, man.
All right, so that was amazing. Oh, one more tidbit. Quentin Miller, Drake's alleged ghostwriter, he also dropped the song, and supposedly the nigga lost a leg, and throughout the song he just drops in tidbits. It's like, yeah, I lost my leg in 2016 and 2017, blah blah blah. I was like, why don't you just make this song about losing your leg? That's way more interesting than like, because in both songs they flame Quentin Miller. I don't know. He just mentions his leg. He says in the song, he says, "I'm a person too." Like, what a bitch. He's like, guys, stop making fun of me. I have feelings. You bitch ass nigga. Oh my god. How you a grown? He's like, I got 2 kids and a dog. I was like, what? What's wrong with this nigga? What is going on? You deserve to lose your leg. You know what?
You just wanted to talk about this, man. I don't know why.
No, because I wanted to hear the song. I thought he had something to say. I thought he was gonna get like, keep my name out your mouth, blah blah blah. But he was like, I just worked with one of my favorite rappers, and now they're flaming me. I was like, you bitch ass nigga. It was so funny. I was like, why are you so sad, nigga? I get it, you lost your leg, but like, come on, bro. Like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Like, you can really, how you gonna call it? I think he called it a diss. I'm not sure if he called it a diss or a response, but he called it destiny. I was like, bro, this is a L. Like, you gave yourself this L. How can you do that? That's all I wanted to say about Quentin Miller. So let's move on from that to the next.
Damn right. I thought you said he could use his L as a leg, but no, go ahead.
Jesus Christ.
You're a dickhead.
You're evil. All right, let's go on to the next one. This beef is not, there's no bars, there's no lyricism, there's nothing about this beef. It's just pure niggatry. Chief Keef versus Tekashi 6ix9ine. Exactly. All right, so let me see if I can find the clip. Tekashi 6ix9ine. He disses Chief Keef and Lil Reese, which originally I thought his name was Reese, but I think he's just a fan of Reese's Pieces, because that's not his real name. Let's see.
Yeah.
His real name is Travaris Taylor, so there's no Reese in his name. So he's a Reese's Pieces fan. So shout out to him, because I also like that chocolate.
God damn it. Fuck.
So Tekashi goes onto his Instagram, as he always does, and he says inflammatory things about Chief Keef. And they're not really happy about it. Which, because Chief Keef...
I wouldn't be either.
But it's I guess.
I mean, honestly, I really care, but why make him... Why he even got his name in his mouth?
I don't know what happened, but
is he just running around trying to start beef with so-called tough guys or tough guys, and just so he could be like, oh yeah?
I just think they might have said something, and then he overreacts. That's how Tekashi 6ix9ine works. You say anything bad about him, and he goes crazy on the internet.
Social media.
Yeah,
that's cute.
Let me find what he said, because it's not good.
They be like, Damo, where you been, man? That mixtape getting hit like a J. In love with money, see a honey.
All right.
Nobody give a fuck about what y'all niggas did 3 years ago. I don't think y'all niggas understand what I was talking about in my last video. What y'all did 4 years ago, 3 years ago, and living y'all raps, y'all don't do. I know that personally. What y'all gonna give me 48 hours? Yo, wait 2 months. Yo, this thing gonna die? Where I'ma die? Fuck Chief Keef. Fuck Lil Reese. Fuck all them niggas. Fuck y'all niggas talking about, nigga. This fucking Treyway, nigga. I bet y'all niggas pull up to New Jersey now, nigga. Jersey ain't my city, but my brothers is there. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? New York shit, man. This fucking Treyway, man. You know that shit? Maleo.
The new death row.
Treyway.
So that's what he says, right? I don't know. That's the only video I saw in context to this thing.
I only saw that video too.
So Chief Keef comes to New York. But before we go to that, Treyway, I was under the impression these are the two things I know Treyway from. Treyway is a 3 and Treyway is a threesome. I didn't know it was a gang. So I've been yelling Treyway this whole time. And I did not know I was claiming some New Jersey gang. I apologize. Because Treyway is how I like to live my life. 3s and threesomes. I'm joking. I wish I wish it was true, but it's not. But I thought it was hilarious because those are the only two things I've heard anytime I've heard anyone say Treyway, they were saying 3s or their girl and them were indulging in like activities. So after this, I see this video. I hear Chief Keef is in New York. And Chief Keef is looking for Tekashi 6ix9ine or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then the next thing I hear
My question is, what made him? What did Chief Keef say about Tekashi though?
Let's see if we can find that.
That nigga anime character. I can't even say that nigga name right. Yasha.
I don't see any video with Chief Keef.
So where is that? So that's why I feel like I'll ask if he's just out here just trying to start.
He started the shit. The shit could have been behind in that. The nigga a fucking clown.
All right,
Where
I'm
you
saying
at,
where y'all
bro?
at.
Where you at? Where you at?
We can talk about it. We can talk about it. Where y'all at?
Stop talking. Where you at?
Bro, tell him keep our
Stop talking. Where you at?
Hold on. We finna link. I'm sliding. I'm in traffic right now. Y'all know we keep them bitches on us. But look, fuck all that shit though, bro. Why is he steady saying our name?
Yo, stop talking. Where you at? Nobody care about none of that. Where you at?
All right. Video.
Where you at?
All right, so that was Tato. I don't know what the fuck. But Lil Reese also said some shit.
Who's Tato?
I don't know, nigga. I don't know these niggas. Come on, bro. Who's got?
You playing videos and shit?
I'm looking at the videos. That's who these niggas. They say who these niggas are in the fucking description, but I don't see Chief Keef saying shit. I know that 6ix9ine, Lil Reese and whatever, Lil Reese and Chief Keef and Trippie Redd just dropped a song called "I Kill People." So
who? Trippie Redd,
Tato, and Chief Keef, not Lil Reese. I don't know what Tato is. Tato. Tato. It's Tato. Fuck, I'm white. But
Tato.
I said Tato. God damn, I'm so Anglo-Saxon.
What the? All right.
Anyway, so there's a 4-minute video on this shit explained, but we're not gonna watch that right now. So anyway, Chief Keef goes to New York. He's in Times Square. He gets shot at. Everyone's like, "Oh shit, Tekashi 6ix9ine is real." He got shot at by the New York Police Department because he pulled a gun on the New York Police Department. I'm not a genius. I'm not like a brilliant guy. But I do know.
What you know, bro?
You shouldn't pull a gun out on the fucking cops in the fucking Times Square where they are kitted out like AK-47s, blah blah blah. They've been on high alert since 9/11. Why? What the fuck do you think that's a good idea? The fact that Chief Keef is still alive surprises me. When Chief Keef first came out, I was like, "Oh, Stephen Hawking's gonna last longer than this nigga." So I was wrong, but. Like, this nigga, I don't understand it. He's got like an angel or something. So Chief Keef arrives in New York. He gets shot at. Everyone's like, "Where's Tekashi at? Did Tekashi do this shit?" Tekashi goes to LA. Did he flee to LA? Is he running? I don't know. But the internet is basically, if you're on my Twitter, at least Twitter that I'm seeing, it's a bunch of people like, "Ooh wee, Chief Keef and Lil Reese, they're gonna kill Tekashi. I can't wait till they kill Tekashi." I was like, are you fans of fucking Chief Keef? Because you're dead ass snitching on this nigga right now. Like, this is like, all they have to do is go on the internet and see that he's been plotting some shit against. If Tekashi dies, these niggas are getting locked up. That's essentially what it is.
On Twitter.
Not the niggas on Twitter, Chief Keef and Lil Reese, because everyone's saying they did it. It's like a bunch. It's the internet is basically snitching on you.
Yeah.
Then you drop a song called "I Kill People," which is bumping. Like, I don't know if you heard it, but it's
I haven't heard it.
It's a great song. So, shout out to them. I think Trippie Redd makes that song. But I think it's so crazy because the same people on Twitter who are like, "Oh, Kanye's a coon and you don't support black people and blah, blah, blah." They're the same people who are like, "Yeah, kill Tekashi 6ix9ine. Oh, it's like, I don't want to hear no pro-black shit.
Are they the same people?
It's the same group of niggas. It's the niggas on Twitter are claiming like they hate fake black people. They hate all this shit, support each other. That's why I can't fuck with all this like bullshit. It's like, "Oh, kill Tekashi. Kill this nigga. Kill this clown. Fuck him." Like, you really don't give a fuck. And if you really cared about Chief Keef, you wouldn't be telling him to kill a nigga. Like, that makes no sense. So here's a Trippie Redd song.
Bro, I don't listen to that,
I don't listen to Trippie Redd either, but it's just kind of. I heard this shit.
Women like that nigga. His music.
Only speak facts and count rights, man. It's impacts, man. Let's get it. Hey, shawty know I kill people, real people from the trenches where it's real lethal. So real Regals, big body with your bill boy, ill boy, nigga need to find his chill boy. Yeah, shawty know I kill people, real people from the trenches where it's real lethal. So real Regals, big body with your bill boy, ill boy, nigga need to find his.
Yeah, that's the problem. That shit is fire. So shout out.
I was gonna be a little more ignorant than that.
It's really great.
It was crafted. Well, I did like that.
That's you play. It's gonna be nice when it's fucking getting played in the fucking courtroom. So at least we'll have a nice. At least the courtroom will have a nice vibe. So shout out to them.
Real people. No, for that shit.
He's like, you said that shit clear. I kill people. Great job. I don't know. The Tekashi 6ix9ine shit, at this point, if you ignore him, he'll go away. Am I right?
Yeah. Like, I think so. I think that's the only way he's actually getting what he's getting. I think he even said it himself on the Breakfast Club with Charlamagne. Yeah, he was like, he knows, bro. Y'all keep giving this man hype, bro. Like,
and the beauty of it, he keeps leaving. Every time these niggas arrive, he is nowhere to be found.
That man's silly.
He's a tacticianer. Or is that the word? Tactician? Jesus Christ.
Tactician.
Bro, tacticianer. Bro, what a scrum ass word.
Scrum ass nigga. You a scrum ass nigga.
Scrum ass nigga. Hey, that's a new insult. You scrum lord ass nigga, scrum gang ass nigga, scrum gang. Oh man. I don't know what else to say about Tekashi 6ix9ine. I'm not surprised anymore. Like, I don't understand. There's no way you could keep living life like this though, just constantly beefing. That's got to be so draining. Like, having to leave the city all the time, having to make YouTube videos where you're yelling at people, yelling out Treyway, like, Treyway, nigga. Oh, like, oh my God. Like, you got to get tired of it.
That is exhausting.
Bro, come on. How many times can you have like 18 niggas behind you and you just yell into the camera and you like looking tough? Like, that's got to get boring. Also, how do you get 18 of your friends to come and film a video with you? Like, I can't get 3 of my friends together for like dinner. Like, nigga, how did these niggas pull this off?
My question is, like, I thought he traveled. I thought he'd be by himself. I thought that's what he said on Breakfast Club.
No, he arranges the friends for the video, but but when he does travel, it's like 5 because you can't afford to fly 18 niggas out. So it's like,
long story short, man, that nigga, like you said, if you ignore him, he'll go away, and then at that point, it kind of smack the shit out, actually do something, like smack the shit out of somebody probably, but he haven't touched nobody, not to my knowledge.
Of course not.
So, bro, like, you to your point, bro, like, some niggas be crying for attention, bro. Like,
I don't know if he's crying for attention. He's got the attention, and people want to see him hurt. That's essentially what it is. There's people on the internet that want nothing but bad things to happen to him. And if you're one of those people, and I hear you say anything pro-black, I hear you say, oh, we're canceling so-and-so, you need to shut the fuck up. Because that's the fakest shit I've ever seen in my life. Because niggas are complaining about people that listen to Kanye's album and like, oh, Kanye said this and this. But there's niggas on the internet like, oh, kill him. Like bloodthirsty fucking savages. It's so fucking stupid. This shit's not that deep. Like, it's ridiculous.
Such is life, man.
Yeah. But I think that's this episode. This was a good one. I'm fucking with this episode. I think we should wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
And we're gonna wrap it up in the most pro-black, pro-people way ever.
This chill boy, phone them tweaking, we gon' show his ass a real boy. Yeah, phone them tweaking, I'ma bust him up. Yeah, phone them tweaking, I'ma bust him up. Phone them tweaking, I'ma bust him up. Told something illegal. Hit your block with them guys, hop out, kill people. Got a Glock 4-5 and it's real lethal. Bitch, you know we fry, we really kill people. Bang, bang. Bitch, I'm with the gang, we catch a body gang. Gang, gang. Bitch, we gang bang off in the lobby, man. Bang. Catch a nigga lacking, it's a hobby, man.
It's a hobby. Thank you for listening to the Rich Links podcast. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. We're on Twitter at @TheRichLinks. We are on Instagram at RichLinksPod. We're gonna post clips from this episode. We are going to have Don tweet from the Twitter. Follow me at my friend Seun on Instagram and Twitter.
Got rid of that intern like that. That's fucked up, bro.
Hey, that nigga was fucking around. Follow Don at Donnie Buckets on everything. He calls himself Donnie Buckets because supposedly he gets buckets, but just like Sway, I crossed him up as well. So you know, I'm lethal out here. Hoop God. Another episode. I'm out.